Just going to have a look at a calculator free exam question, one that we hopefully should be familiar with, but I just want to make sure we know what's going on. So the question says, determine the area of the region enclosed between the line y equals 6x plus 9 and the curve y equals 3x squared. So hopefully we know that this is going to be a quadratic graph and a linear graph, and so it's going to intersect at 2 points. So if I just draw a bit of a sketch of this, it should look something like this. We're going to have our quadratic, and we know that because it is just 3x squared that it's going to go through my origin here, and we know that our other line, as it is 6x plus 9, that is going to intersect my y-axis at positive 9, somewhere like that. So I know that my graph is going to look something like that. And now we want to know the area enclosed between these 2 points. So we actually want to know this area here. Now this is a calculator free question, so in order to do this we need to work out this point here and this point here. So we need to find where these two graphs equal each other. So we need to start by saying that 3x squared, where does that equal 6x plus 9? Now we can rearrange this to get it into terms of a simple quadratic. 3x squared take 6x take 9 is equal to 0. So then what we can do is begin to factorize that to solve for x, as it is a quadratic. So I'm going to start by doing 3 lots of x squared take 2x take 3 equal to 0. I can now look for two numbers in order to factorize this one here, two numbers that multiply to equal negative 3 and add to equal negative 2. Now the two numbers that that's going to be is 1 and negative 3. So then I know that x is going to equal negative 1 and x equals positive 3. So we know this point here, if I track that down to here, that's going to be the point positive 3, and this point here is going to be the point negative 1. Now that I've got those 2 points, I can then set up my integral to know the area between 3 and negative 1 of 6x plus 9 take 3x squared dx. The reason this quadratic is being subtracted is because it is below my linear line. So if I'm now going to integrate that, I'm going to end up having 3x squared, increase this power by 1, divide by the new power, plus 9x take x cubed between 3 and negative 1. Substitute 3 into this equation and I'm going to get 27 plus 27 take 27, subtract 3 take 9 plus 1. Solving that, I'm going to get 32 square units. Would help if I spelled it correctly. 32 square units, or units squared depending on what you want to write.